Hi, this is Fake Review Watch and I'm Kay Dean. As I've documented extensively on this channel, Google is rife with fake reviews. Today we'll examine how a network of Google profiles is posting fake reviews for a plastic surgery center in Louisiana, as well as other businesses from around the globe. I'll also be showing you how Google allows these fakers to hide their fraud from you. The business we'll highlight is the Sadeghi Center for Plastic Surgery in Metairie, Louisiana, operated by Dr. Ali Sadeghi. When I checked the center's Google page last summer, it had 185 reviews and a 4.9 star rating. There was something suspicious about some of those reviews, though. For example, Google local guides Kenneth McCulley and Jason Blue both posted glowing 5-star reviews for the center. Kenneth had a tummy tuck, and Jason had a breast reduction. Look closely at the profile photos, though. They're the same person. This was certainly suspicious, but there was something else that got my attention. I saw that Kenneth McCulley had also reviewed an astrologer and psychic reader in Scarborough, Ontario. Upon further analysis, I discovered that 3 other Sadeghi Center reviewers had also reviewed the same Canadian psychic. I'll show you. Local guide Deborah Bell says she was, quote, wowed by the Sadeghi Center for Plastic Surgery, unquote. Note below that a couple of weeks earlier, she had visited the psychic up in Scarborough, Ontario. Dalruba Kamari was pleased with Dr. Sadeghi regarding a liposuction consultation. She apparently was also up in Canada to see that same Scarborough psychic. Dr. Sadeghi apparently performed a rhinoplasty on Nora Frank, according to her 5-star review. She too likes to travel to Canada to see our Scarborough psychic, according to the review below. So, 4 of Dr. Sadeghi's patients in Louisiana have all supposedly visited the same psychic up in Canada. Plus 2 patients are using the same profile photo. I decided the Sadeghi Center merited a closer look. On October 3rd, I revisited the Sadeghi Center's Google page, as well as a page I found for its affiliated medical spa. The center maintained its 4.9 star Google rating, and the spa had a perfect 5-star rating. Curiously, the Sadeghi Center no longer had the reviews I showed you by Kenneth McCulley, Deborah Bell, Dalruba Kamari, and Nora Frank. Perhaps Google removed them as fakes, but I found 6 other reviewers of the center and its spa that had all left reviews for that same psychic in Scarborough, Ontario. I'll show you 3 of them. Amelia is thrilled with how her breast surgery turned out, according to her 5-star review of the Sadeghi Center. Below, you can see that she is also a fan of that same Scarborough psychic. Evelyn is also a happy customer of Dr. Sadeghi. Gee, she likes the Canadian psychic as well. Maria Salmon highly recommends Dr. Sadeghi for dermal fillers, as you can see in her 5-star Google review of Dr. Sadeghi's medical spa. And yes, Maria has also apparently visited our same Canadian psychic. Really, this is beyond suspicious. My opinion is that a review provider is posting fake reviews for a network of businesses that includes both Dr. Sadeghi's clinic and spa and the Scarborough psychic. I wanted to find other businesses in this network, but Google doesn't make it easy. For some reason, Google allows profiles not to display their reviews. Many review fakers take advantage of this by locking their profiles, as I term it. For example, I already showed you that Amelia had reviewed both the Sadeghi Center and the Scarborough psychic. But when you click on her profile, you get this message that she hasn't written any reviews yet, or has chosen not to display them. Oh, she's posted reviews all right. In order to see her reviews, you must already know the businesses she's reviewed and check those Google business pages. Remember Evelyn? She also reviewed Sadeghi and the psychic, but her profile is locked as well. Shame on Google for helping fakers to cover up their fraud. Nevertheless, with additional digging, I was able to uncover more profiles and businesses involved in this network and plot them on a spreadsheet. Across the top of this spreadsheet are 19 Google profiles who have reviewed either the Sadeghi Center for Plastic Surgery, the spa by Sadeghi, or both. Down the left side are businesses from all over the world reviewed in common by these profiles. The review patterns shown here are not believable. For instance, according to Google, 7 of these 19 patients of Dr. Sadeghi in Louisiana all use the same auto garage in the United Arab Emirates. 7 use the same heating and air conditioning business in California. Consider this: Neville, Amelia, Evelyn, and Aiden all use the same Louisiana plastic surgeon, the same California heating and air conditioning service, the same jeweler in North Carolina, and the same business's service company in Colorado. This is absurd, and my opinion is that every X on this spreadsheet represents a fake Google review. One more point before I finish. Remember those reviews of the Sadeghi Center I showed you earlier by Kenneth McCulley and Deborah Bell? I noted that they and others like them had disappeared, likely removed by Google. The problem is that Google doesn't notify consumers when it removes reviews it deems untrustworthy. The reviews just disappear. What's worse? The profiles often remain active. McCulley's review of the Sadeghi Center is gone, but here is his review of that California heating and air conditioning business on our spreadsheet, still active on Google as of October 11th. If Google thinks McCulley's review of the Sadeghi Center is fake, why would it allow his other reviews to remain? Same story with Deborah Bell. Her review of Sadeghi is gone, but here's a new review she just posted for that auto garage in the United Arab Emirates. Google is not serious about uprooting review fraud on its platform. When Google does eventually remove some fake reviews, the fake reviews just disappear with no warning to consumers, and then are often replaced with new fakes. For consumers, my advice is clear. Do not trust Google or any other online review site for trustworthy reviews, even for doctors.